Hey cuties, it's Frank. This week I thought I'd have Joanne catch you up on what's been going on Josie's Lonely Hearts Club, but I didn't warn her that I'd be asking her to do this, so... Hey Joanne, can you just remind everyone what's been happening?
Oh, for the start of 504?
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, well, a lot has happened. Your baby mama is knocked up, and there's been a Dr. Mark Doppelganger, his twin, Avery Vestibule. He's been slinking around, but luckily he went off to other places. He's gone.
Luckily.
Now, but then he was dead. Then we found him dead. Oh, no.
Well, luckily. Geez,
No,
oh, no.
Now he's very gone and dead, which should be fine because you said you took care of it. I went to KBXV to meet the top brass, and they liked me. Oop, there's my zipper.
It seems like something else important happened?
Something else important happened. There's a PI. There's a PI hired by Dr. Mark who is going to be sniffing around our particulars and making sure that we are safe to invest in.
That's basically all you need. Going into the next episode of Josie's Lonely Hearts Club.
Yeah, so it is.
Joanne, thank God. I need to tell you that...
Frank! Be careful with your tongue, Franklin. The private detective is here. No, less tongue. Stop it. Fine. Just shush. There's a new car in the parking lot.
My God. Was it a dope-ass minivan?
Wait, that's yours? You got a minivan?
I know! Ruby finally convinced me to get rid of my car because it kept catching fire. But now I am 58 payments away from owning the king of the luxury 3-row minivan.
I told you to replace that car months ago.
You in the state of New Mexico.
Ugh, whatever. This is great. Giacomo needed a playmate.
Hell, I fold that back row down and I could fit Giacomo inside it.
Ooh, and I can drive out of it like in a heist movie.
I didn't think you had that killer instinct. Wait,
the dead body. Right. Okay, the coast is clear. We need to get our story straight before this PI shows up.
What's to tell?
You called a butler to dispose of the corpse in our closet.
No, that's the part you don't tell. Besides, Nickelback's great at cleaning up this stuff. He used to work for Boeing. Man, it's a shame it didn't happen this week. I have stow and go seating now.
Can we not make everything about the stow and go? You're kidding. How much did that set you back? Stop it, Joe! The detective might ask about our whereabouts on the night of July 16th. So what did we do?
Hey. We were here, and then you headed up to Colorado, and I stayed behind because my baby mama needed someone to braid her hair in the bath.
Does she really need you to
Her doctor said that if she accidentally eats a hair, it could strangle the baby.
You need an anatomy lesson.
Ooh, later.
Frank!
Listen, it was just a normal night. Just you and me and nobody else.
Nobody.
Nobody!
Body?
Whoops. Nothing. Nobody.
Frank,
Nobody.
Frank, he stopped working out and, well, just look at him.
Ooh, I am looking. Mia Columba, private eye? My reputation precedes me.
You don't look like a private investigator.
Oh, is it the schoolgirl uniform or the light-up backpack? It's all regulation. I just came from an undercover operation at Bonnaroo, and let me tell you, I was getting under the covers. Up top. Now, relax, everyone. I'm here to get ahead of bad news, not make it. Unless you have something really, really juicy to hide. Wouldn't surprise me, you baddies. Whose minivan is that out back?
It's mine, and it's very cool for a cool guy to drive it.
Right. And that back row, does it fold flat? When'd you get it?
Ruby got it for me last week. Oh, she's mine.
Situationship, It's all over your face. Like me next week. How's the family business, Bobby boy?
Bobby pins? No, I had nepotism dead of that life.
I meant your scion?
It's actually a Chrysler Pacifica.
Oh, I hope that kid gets your shoulders. Those years doing crew really paid off.
Man, she's prepared.
And if it isn't the titular star of the show, Josie Heller. Heller at you, girl.
Oh, that's who. So you're the PI Dr. Mark sent.
He wanted the best and he got it. Anything to confess, you can DM me about it. This is my private IG.
Ooh,
black and white. Yeah, tasteful.
That's not blurred.
All right, killers, you ready?
You're ready for what? For what?
It's time to start the show.
It is. So it is. Well, look, I didn't know that you'd be watching me work. It's just it feels a little invasive.
Oh, please. It's an ultrasound, not a speculum. If you're getting in bed with KBXV, we need the whole history, baby girl. Probing doesn't always mean painful.
Oh, how positively gynecological.
That's a privates investigator.
Unless you have any crimes to confess to now.
How about you wait in the break room?
Great idea.
I'm good here. I want to really get into your heads. I work up close.
Alrighty, Joe. You ready to sex naked fondle?
Yeah. I mean, what?
Start the show?
Yes, yes.
God,
yes.
This place just sizzles with tension. I love my job.
Count me in.
Me too. 3, 2, 1.
Good night, cuties, and welcome to Josie's Lonely Hearts Club. I'm your host, Josie Heller. Let's spend the night together. I want to be straight with you guys, and I want to be gay with you girls. Tonight's show is about secrets. What a powerful little word. Secret. Doesn't it make your heart race? Some are spicy little morsels you only share with the most deserving, the most intimate of partners. Some are skeletons in your closet you'll happily take to your grave. I mean, not in our closets in the studio or anything like that. No, it's just mops. The trick is knowing when to bite your lip and when to bite your tongue. Openness is important, but so is knowing when to conceal. You can dish the dirt and spill the beans, but to me, that sounds like a really messy picnic. Why not maintain a little mystery? Leave something to the imagination. Keep them guessing. So, tonight, we keep it on the QT, cuties, because you are sly as foxes. But do as I say, not as I do, because I, of course, have no secrets. I may contain volumes, but I am still an open book. You don't put yourself on the radio week after week unless you can stand up to a little scrutiny. Only thing in my closet is mothballs. But if you're feeling stuffy, let's clear the air. I think it's time to kiss and tell, Miss Josie Hell. My confessional is open at 505-555-KDNM, so let's hear about your sins. Frank, any little birdies on the wire with tales to tell?
All right, Joe. I just can't take it anymore. I have to let you know about Colette from Visalia.
I'm glad you unburdened yourself. Colette, welcome to the show.
Hello, I don't know if you've heard of me before. Colette Ascott is my full name. If you haven't heard of me personally, I'm sure you've eaten me. I'm a pretty well-known chef in California. I've won 2 Michelin stars, and I was also a finalist on Japan's Iron Chef competition a few years ago.
Oh, wow. Wow, that is impressive, Colette. I'm a little starstruck.
It happens to the best of them. The point is, I love food so much, which is why I'm calling in.
Okay.
3 weeks ago, my fiancé Joe took me to his grandmother's house for dinner. They call her Nonna Elena. She's this tiny little 90-year-old Italian lady, old world, barely speaks English, cutest thing you've ever seen. Yeah, she made us this meal, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever put in my mouth in my life. Josie, it was a simple dish, but it captured every flavor. It was this cavatelli pasta, and it had some sort of caramelized cabbage tossed with sautéed anchovies, and there was a pinch of something spicy or maybe creamy. It was salty, but not too salty, although maybe that was the anchovies. It was so good.
Wow, that sounds like a religious experience you had with Joe's Nonna.
Every day since I had Nonna's meal, I have been in my kitchen trying to recreate it. I've had my staff trying to recreate it, but to no avail. I cannot capture those flavors. So, naturally, I called Nonna Elena for the recipe. I used Google Translate to learn how to compliment her in Italian and really suck up. And that stupid refused to give me the recipe.
Oh, que pecata.
She said it was a familia secret. I've reached out to the other family members. I've reached out to Joe's mom. That vindictive cunt will not tell me the recipe. I've reached out to his sisters. The dumb sluts are willing to forsake their spot in the wedding. I told them they would not be bridesmaids anymore if they didn't give me the recipe. And they say they don't know what the recipe is. I'm losing it, Josie. Is it the olive wooden spatula? I have to know.
Okay. Well, okay, Colette, I hear how much this means to you. There are a few things you could try.
What I've settled on, I'm currently actually hiding inside of her kitchen. I'm waiting for her to return from church.
Okay, and you're just going to force her to tell you her recipe.
Well, it's not really a crime if it's for good reasons, right?
I hope that you never have to work out that distinction in a court of law. Look, as a gourmand, as a fellow Epicurean, I completely understand where you're coming from. But from the outside, you see, it looks a little...
Josie, sorry, I lost concentration there on what you were saying because I just heard her car door slam. She's coming in now.
Offer to help make it with her.
Interesting. But I've never, served another chef. I am the top chef.
You can always learn. You can always learn something. So go to Nonna and let her know that you want to learn from her. You don't want to take something from her. You want to carry this recipe through the generations. Extend a helping hand. Nonna, I want to learn from you. Is it the starchy pasta water? Are they crushed hazelnuts? There's only one way to find out.
Oh, I never thought about the hazelnut aspect. You could be right. Josie, this is so brilliant. I have fought so hard to be as incredibly successful as I am that it never occurred to me I could just use kindness to reach out to Nona Elena.
Sometimes the secret ingredient truly is love.
No, it's never love, but... Oh, here she comes. I hear her.
Okay.
She's walking in. Okay.
Kindness.
Yes. Here I go.
Cheerful.
Nona Elena, arrivederci. Oh my God! She shot me!
Colette?
All right. Well, I'm going to call 911.
Please.
Yes. And in the meantime, we have Alan calling in from Rupert.
Alan from Rupert. Hi. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Hello. Thank you for taking my call.
You bet.
This is really hard. I need to confess something.
Yeah, you got it.
Just,
Safe space, babe.
Have you ever covered up a murder?
That's an absurd question, Alan. That is not something you just spring on somebody. I thought we would, have a ramp into this sort of thing. But no, I've never covered up a murder. But it sounds like, okay, let's get down to it. How would even someone do that?
My son, Freddie, he's 6 years old.
Okay.
And he had a Pacific parrotlet named Thor that he trained to talk. And my wife, Patricia, said, Alan, you need a hobby, Alan. You need some time for yourself, Alan. What's something you enjoy, Alan? I remembered back when I was in college, I really enjoyed darts.
Oh.
So I was practicing, and I guess I just wasn't paying attention, and I speared him right through his neck with a dart.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. Alan, that's not a murder. It's first-degree birdslaughter. There was no intent, and it's an accident. So just first off, take some guilt off your shoulders. This is a tragedy. It's an accident. There is a death, but murder? No, there are shades to this sort of thing.
You're not the one who hears the thump every night. Just the thump of that little body hitting our laminate floor. The worst part is that he turned with his last breath and he looked into my eyes and he went, you did this. He blamed me. He said it was my fault. It is murder.
Oh, look, sometimes birds who are taught to speak are just saying things they've heard. They don't possess the ability to accuse.
He pointed his wing at my face and said, you did this. And the worst part, the real worst part is...
Yeah?
This was a week ago and Freddie still doesn't know. I don't know how long we can keep this up.
How? What does Freddie think happened?
He thinks that I sent Thor to a training camp for birds to learn tricks, and he's expecting that bird to come back and do loop-de-loops, and he's into drone racing, that's a thing, and he thinks that when Thor comes back, he can enter Thor in drone races, but he can't because Thor's dead and I killed him.
Where, if I may ask an indelicate question, where is Thor's body? Carcass? Body. Carcass is gross. Body.
It's in the drawer of my nightstand.
What? It's what?
I can't just bury it somewhere, Joanne. You're gonna know.
There's a decomposing bird in your nightstand, Alan.
Freddie is very smart, and he knows what the yard looks like, and if there was a hole and some dirt on it, he would know. We have very good grass.
You have a driver's license, do you not? You have I hesitate to say it, you have a garbage disposal, do you not? If you really wanted to keep this under wraps, which I do not, I have to understate, I do not advocate.
That bird had a family. It's not going into the garbage disposal. That family was us. Every night, you did it, you did it, poof, poof, you did it, you did it. Poof, poof. I can't take it anymore. My wife won't talk to me because this isn't the first time this happened.
You wanna, can you clarify that for me, Alan?
Yeah, my wife and I met in college, and she loved three things. She loved me.
Yes.
She loved art history.
Great.
And she loved her bearded iguana, Harold. And I'll tell you something that not a lot of people know about bearded iguanas. They love swimming, and if you don't have a pool in their tank, they'll find their way to the toilet.
Okay.
It took 30 minutes to get him out of the drain of that toilet.
Oh, no.
I drowned him going to the bathroom. I pee sitting down. I didn't know. It was dark in the room.
You urine boarded her iguana.
For years, I had to deal with the sound of it dying. And I finally got clean from it. And now, ba-boom, you did this, ba-boom. And I can't take it anymore. You did this. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
That does sound awful. Maybe. Also, look, you are its family. Once this is all out in the open, you can go with Freddie and Patricia, and you can go to a beautiful park or a pond, and you can give Thor the burial he deserves.
You're right. There was another one, though. I work at Brewster West's processing cheese curds, and my friend Larry brought his little Vietnamese potbelly pig in to show it off. They're really smart. They're really cuddly.
They are, yes.
Just little black and white markings. And we play an indoor soccer game in the warehouse on Thursdays. And that pig walked right in front, and I thought I had a good shot of the goal, and it looked like a soccer ball to me. I kicked that pig clear into a wall. That was the noise it made when it hit, and it slid down. And then it was gone. So now every night it's, you did this! You did this!
I am rarely speechless on this program, Alan. That is a symphony of sadness. Those samples will haunt me.
It's terrible.
For a while.
It's terrible.
But not as much as they'll haunt you.
It's terrible.
Alan, I'm going to say something that I don't often say on the air, and it's that you called here for a reason, and I don't think it was immediately clear to you, but it is so clear to me that there is something that you need to get off your chest. You have unbidden told me about these animals. This trio.
To stop.
They can't stop because they litter your past. That's right. That is what you hear. And they haunt you. and they will continue to haunt you as long as you draw breath, because there is something else to these accidents. Alan, there is something else to these accidents, and that you are at the center of them. So maybe just be clear to yourself. It'll all go away if you just come clean. Confess, Alan. Confess, Alan. Tell me what happened with these pets. You don't like pets, do you?
I don't like pets. I don't like pets.
There we go.
They leave a mess.
That's right.
They leave a mess everywhere. They smell. Who has a pig as a pet? They live in mud and shit.
Alan, don't you feel better?
I do. I do feel better. The noises are stopping.
Yes, you've admitted it.
I have to go tell my son who I am and what happened to Thor.
Yes.
Hey, Freddy, buddy. Daddy's got to tell you something real exciting. You want to go get ice cream?
While we're getting things out from under the rug, we are still under the thumb of our advertisers. So sit tight, cuties, for a word from some of our sponsors.
And we're out.
Great show. Can I squeeze you both into my business real quick? You had a sort of strange death here recently.
Oh, no, that's complicated.
No one who said that.
Marjorie Ramesh?
Yes.
Of course, Marge got tragic. Forgot about that.
I'm sorry, you forgot about the woman who used to work here who stole a car, blew up a pink berry during a hostage situation, and was eaten by coyotes?
It's been a wild year.
I get that. You and Mark, you hit that?
Is that...
No, I just wanted to compare notes.
You mean Dr. Mark and you?
Usually I prefer uncut gems. But, diamond in the rough, you read me?
Clear as crystal. That isn't why Dr. Mark is taking our show.
Of course not. He told me all about it. And what about the two of you?
Oh, well, you know...
Wouldn't necessarily...
Yeah, it's complicated.
Near miss, huh? Or is it the far miss? This Alex of yours, that's who you're serious about. You two have some sort of open...
Yes, she travels a lot.
I really couldn't find much about her. She's hard to pin down. How do you manage it in detail?
Nice.
But speaking of missing people, I wanted to talk about Mark's brother, Avery. I believe you've met.
Well, that's complicated.
Who did his...
Mark already told me. He's bad news. He sticks his identical face into lots of places. What a devil's triangle that would be. Here, take a look. I drew some fan art of it.
Oh my
Don't think
God.
we could put that in the fridge.
You could put me on the fridge. Anyway, that's all I have.
Swell. Okay, well, we're back in 5, 4,
You had to say swell.
3, 2,
Swell.
1.
Welcome back, cuties, to Josie's Lonely Hearts Club. Tonight we are talking all things secret. And maybe we're getting a little something off of our shoulders. Frank, who's in the hopper?
Yeah, well, there's no covering up. Our next caller, this is Glenn calling in from Norton.
Glenn from Norton. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hi, Josie. How you doing?
You know, not a lot of people ask me that. That's incredibly sweet of you. I am doing just fine, feeling candid and open and honest. Yeah, how about you, though?
Well, I have been better.
Okay.
So I'm currently staying at my girlfriend's house, and it's a new thing, and, things are going great. Between her and I, they're great. Abigail is wonderful, and no problems there, but, now, you're gonna think I'm crazy, and you might laugh, but, I think Abigail has got a monster in her closet.
Well, I was not expecting that. First off, Glenn, I don't think you're crazy. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all of this, but what makes you think that Abigail's got a monster in her closet?
The first time I stayed over, it was also the first time that we slept together. So I was real nervous. So I started hearing things. I thought it was the pipes. I attributed what I thought I was hearing to just nerves, you know?
Yeah.
You know, psychosomatic responses, if you know what I mean.
I do.
But then the second time I slept over, I thought I heard something that sounded a bit organic, like a...
Okay. Oh.
And
a snarl.
Josie, I have done a little bit of digging. She's on the 3rd floor. Her landlord lives on the 1st floor. So I struck him up a conversation. I brought him a nice blueberry pie. My mama always taught me, if you're going to introduce yourself to somebody, you bring a pie over, something sweet, something nice. So I brought him over a pie, and we talked a bit. Turns out that the last 3 tenants of that apartment, they up and disappeared.
So all 3 of them broke their lease and just...
Right, but he said that they just up and gone and they left all their stuff behind. He told me one time he left a whole rotisserie chicken inside the closet. Came back an hour later, whole thing was gone. Bones and all, wasn't a trace around.
Uh-huh. So, wow, this is definitely an odd case. Now, I mean, it begs the question, have you just talked to Abigail about this?
How can I, Josie? I might as well just say, excuse me, Abigail, can you look under the bed before we make love? I want to make sure there's no evil, creepy guys under there. I hear it in my head right now, Josie, and it sounds ridiculous.
Okay. I hear that, and I do understand, because it really is hard to open up to somebody and open yourself up to scrutiny, to judgment.
Josie, we haven't even used the L word yet.
That is important information. This brings us to a bit of an apex, I'll say, because if you want a future with Abigail and you want to fall in love with this woman and you want to make it work, well, you can't wallow in this fear and this paranoia. You've got to open that door. And if you do find out that there is a monster in there, do you know what you have done? Do you know what you have done? You have saved Abigail from the fate of the 3 previous tenants of that apartment. She is in peril. And until you get to the bottom of it, you will constantly be worrying about, well, maybe the next time I hear from Abigail, it won't be Abigail. It'll be an EMT on the other line. It'll be a landlord going, hey, where's your girlfriend? And you don't want that. You don't want that kind of mystery hanging over you. Not when you can solve this with a conversation and a well-timed door opening.
You're right. You're right, Josie. What am I afraid of, huh? You know what? No, I need to go for it. I'm going to kick open this door right now. I can hear it breathing in there. I'm going to kick open this door right now.
Knife? Maybe? Bludgeon? Something bludgeon?
No, I'm going in with Evan Fitzwilliams and Mark Fitzpatrick. That's what I call my 2 fisticuffs. We're going in there. 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think my imagination got the better of me. This is just a coat. It's just a winter coat.
There you go.
It's a leather winter coat that was rubbing against some corduroys.
There you go. What an odd material for a winter coat. Glenn, I am proud of you. I hope that you are proud of yourself.
I'm proud of myself. I faced my fears. I feel silly.
Don't feel silly.
Honestly, I feel real silly.
All right, cutie.
Thanks, Josie.
Thanks.
I appreciate you.
Bye now.
So, Josie, I actually do have a quick update. It seems like Colette is gonna make it.
Oh gosh, that is very good to hear. I am so happy. Maybe we can send her a card or some flowers.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. I mean, like another murder. I mean, just
the thought of death happens. It's so far from my mind usually.
Just the one.
You know?
Anyway,
just one. Just the one.
Yeah, just the one. And wasn't even. And she's gonna make it.
She's gonna pull through. So no, that makes zero murders.
None. No one died. So hey, do you want to be great? A caller. We have.
It would. It sure would. So who is it?
Yeah, this is Leanne calling in from St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Leanne from St. Cloud. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Josie. Hi. Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Okay, so I finally told my best friends and my family about my childhood dream.
Oh?
And the response wasn't very thrilling.
Oh, no. That can be so disheartening. You hang on to something and then you finally open up to your nearest and dearest and you just want them to support you. Can I ask, what is that childhood dream, Leanne?
Well, I got everyone together, I sit them down, get them in the chairs. I arranged it in a semicircle and
Great.
I don't know. I just kind of had this vision that there would be like a banner and like a balloon and maybe a confetti popper. And I mean, this is my childhood dream, okay? I've been thinking it through. There's been Excel spreadsheets. There's been Post-it notes. You know what I mean? I made a LinkedIn page. I'm ready, okay?
Great, yes. All aboard, yes.
I feel unloved.
If you can tell them, can you tell me?
I want to, Josie. I really do, but I don't think I can after the response that was received previously.
And you know what? Sometimes people won't support you. Unfortunately, there are going to be some haters. People won't support you until you have the receipts, until you get the dividends, until finally you make good on whatever this dream is. And that's not ideal. But it is just when you're an entrepreneurial spirit, no one is going to care about your business more than you. Nobody will sell your business if you don't. So you've got to have that.
That's right.
Light. Yeah. Click that match and light that pilot light.
God, you know what I mean? You're the person I needed. You're the person I needed to be in my living room. I should have put you in a chair. I should have sent you one of the invites that I hand cut.
Come on, lay it on me. Give me the business.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do it. And okay. So I'm launching a business that teaches pets to drive for emergencies, not like freeway stuff, just low speed, practical navigation.
Yeah. So, in this is teaching a pet to operate an autonomous vehicle, to just being able to press an emergency button to say, take me to the hospital. Is that what we're dealing with?
No, see, trust me, it's been like this my whole life. Like, I would see a lizard, I would see a butterfly, I would see a dog, and they understand these gear shifts on an intuitive level. Like, I can just be like, drive, and they will drive.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm feeling really good.
I want you to feel good. I want you to feel good about this. And where are we at in the process? Have you taken out a loan or something? Have you got a space, an LLC, or are you a sole proprietor?
Well, I don't think you need any of that for this because it's more of like a business.
Yeah. Who needs that? Yeah. Articles of incorporation, schmarticles of schmincorporation.
Look, this isn't cheap, okay? I took a stake out on everything I've done my entire life. I mean, my savings, my 401k, my record collection, my Pokemon cards. I even stole my brother's Pong chips that he's been saving since the 4th grade. I mean, like, I'm on eBay risking everything, okay?
Right. Yeah. What's it called? What's your business called?
Fetch!
That was some static on my end. I'm going to need to hear that again.
Fetch!
All right, so what I heard was fetch.
Get it? Because dogs play fetch. It's like Tumblr.
Yes, and it's the emphasis is on the fetch.
Fetch!
I'm going to level with you, Leanne. This is a long road ahead of you. I want to make sure that you are okay and that you know that a dream is a dream, but that like all dreams, they do end. Every dream you've ever had has ended, has it not?
I mean, I've never dreamed except for this dream.
Oh.
This is my only dream. If I don't have this, I don't know what else I could do with my life. I might as well just have the car run me over.
I mean, some people are just meant to tilt at windmills, and that sounds like you. And I don't want to get in the way of that. I'm going to wish you the best, Leanne.
Thank you.
And fetch, has virality written all over it. I think that if you get the right publicist behind this idea, well, I'll tell you, People will talk about it.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's going to work out. I think we'll get a publicist after the crashes.
All right. Yeah, well, I love this idea, and I like you.
Thank you.
Well, my desert stars, it is no secret that this is the best hour of my week, and I'm so happy that you chose to spend it with me. Anyway, keep your hot little hands off that dial because we've got a show coming right up. Frank knows all about it. It is New Year's Sleeve.
Absolutely. New Year's Sleeve is one of our new summer shows where people look back at all the impulse buys that they made over the holiday season with all of its sales and decide, what am I really going to hang on to? For every outfit, it's a question of, is this a New Year's keep or a New Year's leave? New Year's Sleeve, coming up next, only on KBXV.
Night-night, cuties.
Good show, gang.
Frank, I want to get a sense of timeline here. When did you and Ruby break up?
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. Are you guys exclusive? Just kidding. But when?
Halloween?
Fell prey to the great dumpkin. Can anyone corroborate that?
I can. I was there when it happened.
No, we were here when it happened.
You were both here during the breakup.
Oh, that wasn't what it looked like.
You see, I'd caught fire.
Things got hot between you two.
It was an accident.
Of course. Lots of accidents around here, am I right?
Huh?
With the baby and all.
Oh.
What's happening there?
She found religion and is having my child, and I'm being super cool about it with my super cool minivan.
Blessed are the gold diggers, for theirs is the kingdom of tummy tucks.
Yep, Jehovah's Mistress. I remember that from the doorbell footage. Lots of interesting stuff on there. Whoops. Anyway, I'm trying to find a missing person while I'm here. A French steward?
Oh.
We leave some snacks out for him. He usually comes around about 2 a.m.
Yeah, he likes the pizza-flavored Pringles.
Oh, hot tip. I'm gonna ride that all night. Mark wanted me to catch him before we take you national. Anyway, I'll see you two next week. Run down your financials and check your family medical histories. If you know what I'm saying. Toodles.
I'm not sure if I did get that last one. Is she talking about doing blood work or fluids?
Joanne, I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, she's more interested in your mama drama than in the studio.
And let's keep it that way. Also, is it just me, or is she just
a Rubenesque
super
vision.
Tongueable?
What you said. I really can't believe this. I thought for sure that Avery, God rest his soul, was going to bring us all down. Are you sure we shouldn't have just called the police?
Absolutely, we're good. I mean, you know the saying, 2 can keep a secret.
If one of them is dead.
Jeez, killer! Isn't one body enough? Our secret is safe. Now put Avery out of your mind. We never have to think about him again. You hear a helicopter?
Friends.
Reagan?
Hey, what are you doing here, buddy?
Well, I had to come see you. You've been off the group chat. Life update number 1, I drank a kombucha last night and peed the bed. God, wait, why am I telling people that? Never mind. No, I didn't. Delete that. Life update number 2, Nickelback sent me to check on the murder cover-up. So, how's that going?
Josie's Lonely Hearts Club was written and created by Maximilian Clark and Rachel Music. It's produced by Simone Kisiel and Alexandra Grunberg. Our story editor is Lauren Grace Thompson. Our cuties this week included Caitlin Carleton, Ross Childs, Hal Lublin, Meghan Falcone, Abigail Turner, and Kyle Prue as Reagan Bobby. The show is produced by the Good Story Guild. For more, visit their website at goodstoryguild.co. And if you like the show, don't forget to lie to your friends and say it's your birthday and that you really want to take a road trip out of state. And then when they get in the car, you put on our show, you just drive in circles for hours and hours and hours. Night-night, cuties.